Drew Brees joins us here at the Superdome, and I know you didn't want to fall to 0-2, but how disappointing is it?
It's disappointing. Feeling like we had our opportunities, despite how bad we played. Turnovers were costly. Um, just again, you gotta take advantage of momentum in this game. And despite the first three quarters, man, we really had the momentum in the fourth quarter, and we found a way to squander it.
Drew, you're a gamer, you're a competitive guy, but you were hit hard in the first half, and it seemed like it dinged up your shoulder. How did that impact this game, especially the deep ball?
A few of those didn't come out very well. But again, everybody's dealing with something, so you got to find a way to get through it.
Just talk about in terms of the offensive game plan. Early on, it seems like you moved the ball fast on that first drive, but afterwards, and you touched on the injury, but can this offense get back to where it was? You're dealing with so many young guys. I heard you say in the post-game press conference you're still confident that you can get back to the old ways sooner than later.
Yeah, I am. Again, a lot of this game is about confidence and momentum, and what breeds that? Well, a little bit of success, and just kind of finding our rhythm, finding our mojo. I don't think we found that yet, but I look forward to that time when we do, because I think it's going to be pretty electric.
And the focus right now is to dictate the tempo. You want to get in that rhythm and dictate to the defense what you're all about, something you're accustomed to, and that's something you haven't seen these first two games, right?
Yeah. No, I think when we're at our best, we put people on their heels. We keep them guessing. And don't feel like we've been real effective at just kind of, getting things going consistently. I mean, just that consistent level of execution, like we know that we're capable of. So, starting fast too. We haven't started off real well the last 2 weeks. I think there's more. There's more that came from. We can be better.
Just talk about it in terms of the weapons that you have. C.J. Spiller's kind of finding his way back in the rotation. Looked really good in that opening drive, but was kind of in and out. Where do you see him in the coming weeks?
Well, I think he showed some juice on that first pass play. It was exciting to see him out there do that. Saw him this week in practice, and kind of put a smile on your face. Like what the element that he brings to the offense, and look forward to finding ways to incorporate him in more.
We talked about the beginning of the game, the end of the game, despite everything that happened, despite being down. You guys had your opportunities to come back in this game. How frustrating was it not to make the most of those?
Tough, because, again, despite where we were 23-7, we score, defense gets a turnover. We miss the field goal, defense gets another turnover, we score. I mean, it was like, we had the momentum with all those, things happening our way, defense getting turnovers, then the crowd was into it. They punt us the ball, and we got, plenty of time to go down and score and win, and then we fumble and give it back to them, allow them to chew up some clock, kick another field goal, make it a touchdown game now. And so, again, these are all things that can't let happen, And when you have a chance to go down and win the game, and despite what happened in the first three quarters, it's nice when you can overcome those things just by, turning it on, fourth quarter finish. I mean, a lot of being successful in this game is knowing how to finish games, despite what happens throughout the course of the game, because there's going to be ebb and flow and mistakes made and maybe missed opportunities. And yet, man, when you have the chance, you gotta jump on it.
You say injuries are part of the season, but final question, just moving forward to Carolina next week, just talk about you're confident that this injury won't hold you back, that you can continue to play and hopefully get better?
Yeah, absolutely.
I appreciate your time.
All right, thanks.
Drew Brees. Of course, the Saints getting ready for Carolina next week. Could be their first win in the NFC South and their first win of this season. Back to you guys in the Louisiana Cat Studios.